Hey, welcome back. This is Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. We are doing live question and answer. Tonight I'm doing a huge special. For what I normally charge $20 for, I'm only charging $11.11. So anybody who has been wanting a reading, this is the time to do it because it is so low. And also angel numbers. Oh, you did? Good. Yay. Hi, Shell. I was just explaining that this is, I hardly ever do this. But, yeah, a $20 question is on sale tonight for $11.11. Thank you. Let me go ahead and pin that. Thank you so much. So we'll just kind of see who comes in, and I know you're in the middle of doing a lot of stuff, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it's a really good price. I'm glad you got your notification. Hopefully that means everybody else got theirs too. You guys back his lunch real quick. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Shell. Alright, I'm going to do a channeling while we're waiting, because I don't like to just sit here and look at myself. So, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this tonight's YouTube reading, and let's get a channeled message for those who are going to be here on live. And anybody who sees this at a different time, these readings are all timeless. Alright, so what can I channel? What are people mostly needing help with tonight? What kind of questions will be asked tonight? Well, obviously relationships. Relationships, good or bad, starting new, wanting their exes back, having a lot of... I have like literally two things that's going on. It's like I've got the collective over here that's like, I'm done with my ex, I don't want my ex, I want somebody new. And then I've got the pile over here of the collective who's like, no, I think we can work it out. I'm going to ask a question about, do they want me back, and like what is going on in their mind. So as a psychic intuitive because I am a psychic intuitive tarot reader, I am able to immediately pull their higher self towards me, and I'm immediately in their mind. So I know exactly what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what their emotions are. So depending on your questions, I am happy to do them. I feel like there's going to be a question about what's coming in for me in love in 2026. I feel like there's going to be a question about, you know, me and my ex haven't been talking, we're in no contact. has he moved on, she moved on, or anything like that, or asking how do they feel about you. Hey guys, big special guys, I normally don't do this, so I would take advantage. It's only 11:11, angel numbers, positivity, ask anything you want. You get 10 minutes of major detail. I'm very detail oriented. And it will come true. So if you want to be first, go ahead and get in line. There are 3 ways to pay: PayPal and Zelle. All you have to do is have my Gmail. And then Venmo, I posted it. If you only have Cash App, let me know, and I will let you know what you need to get into pay with Cash App. And whoever I feel energetically like I want to give a free pendulum yes or no question, let me just give you the details or the directions so that it goes smoothly, okay? I feel like I'm already doing pretty much a 50% discount. So I normally wouldn't offer to also do some free ones, but that's just my heart. So, this is what you need to do. If your YouTube name is different than your real name, you need to write your real name. You need to write your question. If your question, and the question has to end with a yes or no answer, okay? So you can't say, can you tell me what's coming in love in 2026? No, that's a regular question, which you can ask right now for 50% off, paying me $11.11. A yes or no question is, am I gonna get a promotion at work? Yes or no. There you go. And then if your question is including a person, I need their name. If not their name, it's okay. Just write their initial, what their name starts with. So if anyone wants one of those to start off, go ahead and say me. Just say me in the chat. I charge my phone while I'm doing this. Don't be scared, guys. Speak up. The 9 of Wands flew out, and that means you guys are like protecting yourselves. It's fun. It's fun. It's a fun chat. It's a fun channel. Somebody is waiting. It looks like somebody is waiting for somebody to come in with contact so that y'all can move along this relationship. Or if somebody wants a zodiac reading until we get a paid question, tell me what your zodiac sign is and I'll give you a personalized, for you only, zodiac reading. Okay, would you like to have one, Tanya? And do you want it a love reading or a financial reading? What type of reading would you like, honey? Okay. Is there something you want me to focus on? General. Okay. Let's just see what comes up for Tanya. Okay, so Jeremiah, my spirit guide, and Samantha, my spirit guide, please come into this reading for Tanya. I think she's new. Are you subscribed? Will you give me my first like? Tanya, will you please give me my first like? And let me know if you're subscribed, please. She wants a general reading. It could be about love. It could be about work. It could be about anything. It could be a spirit message. I'm just going to wait until she answers before I start. I've never done this for somebody before, but it's a good idea. Because instead of just going to my Virgo that I've already posted this week, this is personalized for you and you only, which is pretty cool. Just let me know if there's something, I don't know what I asked you. So you said general. Are you currently dating somebody or not? You are. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm just going to put 5 minutes on the clock. This would be like a $20 question. So I can show you guys, whoever's watching. There's only 3 people in the room. But this is what it would be like. Whether you asked a personal question or you're getting a general zodiac reading for you and you only. Okay, Tanya? Alright. Are you happy in your relationship? Yeah, I see the commitment. I see that you're, oh, no, that's the Emperor. You're happy in your, wait. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Let's go backwards. I thought you said yes when I said, are you in a relationship? Because I was feeling that you were not. And so you said yes, so I was like, maybe you said yes to something else I asked. So you're not currently dating anybody. Okay, because that's what I felt. But when you were like, yes, I'm like, okay. Then I gotta just go with what you're saying, because I'm not gonna say you're not. So you're not in one right now. Okay, that makes way more sense, because here's my first card. Tanya. You're not in a relationship. Okay, do you still think about your ex, or wonder if they think about you? There was definitely an ending, but with the Seven of Pentacles, that's like thinking a lot about the other person, and that could be your ex. It could be their energy. You really wanted stability in your past relationships, and I feel like nobody stepped up. The people that you dated, like, kind of acted like they were exactly who you wanted them to be, and in the end, they put on this, like, persona or bravado, trying to be the emperor, but in the end, they were not. It feels like you've taken a big break on dating. Okay? So now this makes way more sense, right? Than if you were in a relationship. So we've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Hangman. So that shows me that you have... I don't know how far ago, like how long ago it was, but it definitely feels like you took a break in love. Okay, so what else do you want to say, Spirit? For Tanya. Tanya, what else is going on for Tanya? And my spirit guides are like, she can do it alone. She can do life alone. She's not going to end up alone. But for this time, you know, in the scope of life, like, she can do and manage her life without being in a relationship. So it's more of a compliment to you, Tanya, from Spirit, that you're strong and that you don't, you know, you're not needing a man. You want someone. You don't need someone. And you definitely, I could feel your energy. You're very strong. So if you see a red flag, you're like, I'm done. I'm getting out before I gain more feelings for this person. I'm just gonna say no. So that's a really good quality. Okay? Even if you like them and it hurts, I still feel like you do what you should be doing, even if it hurts. So good for you. I like your energy. Okay, so they're saying, like, now that you had that person out of your life, things are going to start to pick up speed. Okay? So there was, like, the person you dated last, you maybe had some other relationships in the past that didn't pan out either. And so now you're more focused on you, maybe career, you in general. I don't know if this is just a symbol, or if you actually do it, but they're showing me that you work out. So I don't know. That could be walking around your room, you know, your house. That could be going upstairs at work. It could be going to the gym. Something about, but it also could just be a symbol that you are, like, you try to. Okay. It could also be a symbol that, like, this is what is going to come. Okay? because right now it was like the X, the slump, and now you're gonna come out of it. And Spirit, let's see what's next, because the Chariot is finally getting out of that energy of like, you know, mourning the relationship or whatever, and now that you're stronger, they are going to bless you with something else. What's it going to be? Money or a relationship, Spirit? Money or a relationship? So we're going over in time, but that's okay. Okay. What Spirit? I'm going to use my pendulum. What is the Two of Swords? Is that she's conflicted? Yeah. Okay. So my question is, this is what they want to send you. They want to send you a very deep connection with somebody. They want to offer you, this person is going to offer you commitment, and you're going to feel very stable. But the Two of Swords is that you're conflicted if you're ready for that. Is that true or no? Like that you don't know. But I'm also hearing like, I'm not going to turn a good person down, but I'm also not like ready today to hop into a relationship. Okay. But they really, really, really want to, Spirit, you know, God, the universe, Jesus, whoever you believe in, they see the work that you've done, that you've like, you know, done the work, you've gotten out of this relationship, and so they want to bless you with somebody better. So if you want, I could tell them to hold off on that, and to give you a little bit more space before bringing this person in. But this person is going to be very hard to resist. They're going to have a lot of chemistry with you. They're going to desire you, but they also are going to want commitment. Like they're going to be ready for it to not automatically turn into something serious, but open to it happening. So that's correct. Okay. So tell us about money. So just know, though, that when they bless you, they'll only bring you somebody that is ready for what you want, who is aligned with you. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you wrote that. I hope I like that. Exactly, because we have dozens of soulmates. We are not going to always be into the soulmates that they bring us. Some of them, we're going to be like, yeah, I like them, but this is just, I don't like this part. Nothing against the guy or girl, but, you know, not for me. And that's okay. As long as you keep manifesting what it is you want in a guy. What are your what are your non negotiations? You see what I'm saying? Like, I can feel that you need chemistry and you need communication that goes back and forth. You, like, almost can't stand going on dates where you don't know the person and all they do is talk about themselves. Yeah. But just know, you'll know with this person, because this person is handpicked by Spirit for you. Yeah. I'm the same way. You're a Virgo, I'm a Libra. We are, you know, we're next on the zodiacs, right? So we're a little bit alike. And if we see, like, I hate to see this, but, like, let's just give one example. He has really short, pudgy hands. That's not going to make me want to hold his hand. You get what I'm saying? Even if he's a soulmate, even if he's fantastic, if there's just one little thing that I cannot see myself dealing with, or like a small package, whatever the case may be, that's how I am too. It's like they could be the nicest person in the world, but some things I just can't look past, right? So give me just a couple cards, because this is turning into a over 10-minute. This is what I would charge $20 already for it regularly. Give me 2, 3 cards about money, finances. What's going on for finances? Okay. Are you having a little trouble being on your own and having to pay your own bills? Something good is about to happen. Oh, don't be sorry. Okay, wait. What did I ask you? I'm so sorry. What did I ask? Did I say, are you having trouble paying your bills? And you said no? Well, that's good. Okay, then let me look at the cards a different way. It just feels like you are or aren't. You're not. You're not having money problems. Got it. Okay. Then what is this saying? If it's not about money, what is this saying? Spirit, what is this saying? Because it feels like there's some sort of competition or conflict. I don't know what that means as far as like what's going on in your life. But it's saying that, like, I think they're just fixating on love right now. That, like, you kind of feel like you have to have your guard up. And so there's some conflict there. You don't know if you could trust a guy or a girl, whoever you like. Because the house needs doing up. Okay. I'm going to do a couple minutes for you, but I got to stop soon because we've gone way over. I was just going to do like 2 cards, but I chose to do it, so don't feel bad. I do this sometimes. I'll pick one person and I'll do more. Okay. The house needs doing up. Tell us about that, Spirit. Yeah, Spirit's just saying it's one of those things that you'll get to when you get to it. It's nothing, yeah, all they want to talk about is your ex and who's coming in. Sorry, Spirit is all about your love life. But as far as like what I'm channeling about your house, unless there's like a leak, right? Because that's the only thing they're showing me that would need immediate help and would be costly. So as long as you don't have any leaks in the house and it just needs to be done up to look better, you'll get around to it. Okay? And then your final 3 cards are that they don't want you to stay in this stuck energy because of your past relationships. Let them go so that somebody new can come in, okay? You're so welcome. You're very welcome. Alright guys, get your, it's $11.11. Did you see how much detail Tanya got? And she just asked for a general. A general takes longer. You don't get specifics. So if you write a very specific question, you're gonna get a lot of really detailed answers. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Okie dokie. How about I figure out what to record tonight? Alright, I'm right here, but I'm just gonna take myself off the screen. Take a little break for a minute. Hey, Shell. It's good. I just did a zodiac reading for Tanya. I'm just taking my little break right now. Can you hear me? I'm here. I'm just taking a little break. Without saying much, I need you. Hold on. I'm gonna try to go out of it. Hopefully I don't get banned. Oh good, it didn't kick me off. Hi, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Shall will you like as well? Aisha, do one of the... I never do discounts like this. Take it. It's only 11:11. Hi, Leo Sun. Yeah, you guys. Let's give back to me right now. I really need donations. I wouldn't say it if I didn't. So, yeah, I made it almost 50% off. You're still gonna get what you would get in a $20 reading. Oh my god, it kicked me off. Now I'm back. Yeah, Aisha, send in $11.11, and you will be first. Leo Sun, if you also can do that tonight, I would really appreciate that. I do a lot of free ones. I've been on for about 40 minutes. Or if you want, yeah, no, but I'm giving right, but this is my job as well, and I don't have money as well, and I always give a free reading to you. So I'm just asking for the people who I have given many pendulum question answers for free, just to donate, even if you have $5 to donate. Yep. Oh, Leo Sun, I said I went out and it kicked me out. It kicked me out again. Like as soon as I went back in, but then it's working now, so. Like you could do that, Aisha, for the $10 reading. Like my regular prices, the $10 reading for 5 minutes, and just pay half, which would be $5. I think everybody would be able to do $5. I do, Leo Sun. I do. It's my YouTube channel name, but without the OT at the end. I can't write it in. Michelle, are you here, Shell? So basically, it's my name, Crystal, Crystal, Unfiltered, TAR. Because it was too long of a name. They wouldn't do the full tarot. So T-A-R. But I would just, okay, why don't you do this? It's okay, Shell. Why don't you do this, Leo Sun, just to make sure it gets to me? Just send $1 first. I really appreciate you, Leo Sun. You know I'll give it back. I'll pay it forward. So just send the $1 first. I'll tell you, yes, I got it. And then you could send the rest. But Michelle, will you write this down? Crystal Unfiltered T-A-R. Crystal Unfiltered Tarot without the O-T at the end. I know, Leo Sun. I love Leo Sun, and thank you. I really appreciate it. I would never normally like ask for help, but I really, when I say I need it, I really, really need it. That's why I'm doing that. Yes. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah. Make sure you're spelling that unfiltered correctly. And I can't really see. So UNFILTEREDTAR. Yeah, that's correct. But if you want, just send, is the last name start with a G? Yes. It's basically GIB something. But I don't want you sending it to the wrong person. Oh, okay, you found me. I got it. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm almost done. I need 1 minute. So think of your question. Go ahead and send it. Thank you, Leo Sun. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'll pay it forward. If I ever forget, like I normally will do like a free reading for my moderators once a week. But if I ever forget, just speak up, because my memory is really, really bad. Okay, Shell. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Manifest that. Would like the energy surrounding my disability claim. Gotcha. Okay, so all I need to know, Leo Sun, is it's Gloria, right? Gloria? Just so that Spirit understands. And when did you file? Like, when did you get all of the paperwork in and file? So this is going to be the same as a $20 question. So it's going to be, you know, you're still going to get all of what that entails. Okay, October 25th. So we've got basically November, December. So recent. Okay, so recent. So let's find out. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this question. We're starting it at 7:52. We'll round it to 7:53. We will end at 8:03. Okay. But Leo Sun, your name's Gloria, right? Spirit, Leo Sun. I think you know her by now, Jeremiah. Her question is, she would like the energy surrounding her disability claim. And is this like medical? Is this mental? Like, mine's gonna be a combination. Okay, here we go. Jeremiah, tell us the energy that is surrounding Gloria / Leo sun, her disability claim. So you haven't heard from them yet, right? I'm guessing. Did you have the lawyer from the start? That's my own personal question to you. Did you get a lawyer from the start and have the Leo have the attorney do all of the paperwork? You and I need to get together because I need your help badly. And in return, I'll do something really nice that I can do for you. Like a 30-minute personal reading, which I would spend $75 or cost $75. So I will definitely do something like that for you. If you could please help me with this. Okay, you'll say I'm on step 3 of 5, and you got the lawyer from the beginning. And what state do you live in? Okay, I hope I get like 30 spam in my email. Is there, actually I could probably write, what does your email start with? G or the L? The Leo. That's what I thought. You were in Texas. Okay, I'm in California. Okay. I think I know the answer. And I know I told you before that no matter what, you're gonna get it, and I still feel like that. Okay, let's pull some cards. So, your lawyer's gonna come down hard on them pretty darn soon, as far as the timeline. Right now, you're like, I need this sped up. Like, if you're going to, like you, talking to the disability, if you're just gonna, like, disprove, or I forget the word, disqualify me, then just do it now so that I can, with my lawyer, hurry up and, like, dispute it. And then usually the second time it gets accepted. So right now, your energy is like, I'm sick of waiting, and I really need this, okay? But the Queen of Swords could be you going to your, lawyer and being like, I need you to push on the gas. I get it, the lawyer can only do so much, that there are steps, so it's not like any lawyer can just walk in there and be like, do this now, right? But, there's frustration of like, I don't want to wait 6 more months, you know what I mean? Like, I at least want to know the ball is rolling. So I really see this working out with the star. You're gonna get your wish fulfillment. You're definitely gonna get the money, okay? But right now they're in, like, I don't even know if they've reviewed your case or if they're in the middle of it. But the current energy is that they're working on it. They've gotten the paperwork from you. They've gotten, you know, the 3 steps, whatever those are, they've gotten from you. And so it's in motion, okay? What is the 6 of Cups? What is the 6 of Cups? So the 6 of Cups in like a romance, like a relationship, would be an ex. So I'm wondering what this is. This could be that, like, the other word I use is like deep care. So this could be that, like, you really need it. Like, you're not just one of these people that apply that don't need it. you need it, okay? It feels like Spirit is saying that you will be celebrating at some point. Okay, what else can we tell her? Still have like 3 minutes. Yeah, they're saying like applauding you for doing things the right way. Getting a lawyer so let me ask you a personal question and I'll add on another minute. Did you have to do all of your paperwork? Did it take a long... Actually, we could talk about it when I email you. Okay. So, soon, I'll get timing. It looks like... Yeah, see? So, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're waiting for them to make a decision, okay? And you're frustrated because you're like, it feels a lot longer than it is, right? Yes, I did. I had to. Yes, but they filed it. Got it. Okay. So you had to, like, get all of your medical paperwork. My mom said it was, like, thousands of pages. Is that true? So then it looks like you're frustrated, you're waiting, but I need you to get it into your mind that, like, yes, we need it now, but it also, you know, the holidays were around that time and people were taking time off of work. The disability people, company, you know, and so think of it as 3 months is not a long time. If I don't get an accept or a not accept by another 3 months, then there's something, you know. I have to wait. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that. But it shows that soon your lawyer is going to get an email from them, and I don't know what it's going to say, but these are positive cards. They're all about, like, okay, we went from a page, which is like way down here, just filing, and then them knowing that you're not doing this on your own, that you have a lawyer, is like almost like those are the people who get approved more than people who do it on their own. I don't know why, but that's what they're saying. But just let me know when this happens. It feels like your lawyer is going to get an email kind of saying, hey, we're working on your claim, and, you know, this is what is holding it up, or this is what's coming next. You're going to get information, which is something we need. Let me get a time frame for you because we're already at, the reading is over, but I want to give you timing for free. Okay, when, I want to ask 2 things. Spirit, give me a time frame for when the lawyer's going to get this email, and then I'm going to ask a second question, which is, will she be approved on the first try? Okay? And Leo's son is, her real name is Gloria. And that's so cool. 25% only, and it goes retroactive. Oh my god. I wish I would have done it before now, because I'm really screwed. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go in your direction, and it's going to be a happy response. Let me use the pendulum for timing, because I'm not seeing it, and they're not showing it to me. Okay. will Leo Sun / Gloria's lawyer get an email from the disability department or company with information about her? Okay, yes, you're answering yes, but I didn't finish my question. So Jeremiah, yes, we know because I just said so. So, but the question is, I'm going to give you time frames and let's try to figure this out. Will her lawyer hear from the disability people in the next 30 days? Within the next 30 days, 0 to 30 days. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be that fast. I keep seeing M. M could be March. M could be May. I don't think it's May. That's too long. Will they hear from them in March? Yes. Okay. So just another month, basically. Will it be in the beginning of March? Okay, very beginning of March. And they are going like this, and they are reiterating what I said. The holidays kind of ruined people who did it around that time, because so many people were off and they had to come back from vacation and start with the people that were before you. So, they hate that, well, they don't hate, they don't care, but I care. So by the first week of March, okay, which is only a month. So now let's get, will she get approved on this first try of trying to get disability? Wow, it's saying yes. I think it's because you have a lawyer and they just don't mess around. Because look how fast this is going. Leo Sun, are you watching this? Look how freaking fast it's going. You might get approved the first time. Let me ask it a different way. Will she get disapproved or disqualified or whatever it's called on the first round? And that's how you verify. No. So that means you're going to get it. You're going to hear from your lawyer. Oh, guess what? We just got an email. I want to give you the heads up of what they told me. They said that they're in the process of whatever 4 and 5 steps. But it's looking good, it's looking promising, and it looks like, for the most part, if I could guess, she'll probably be approved. But at the same time, free will and shit happens, so I wouldn't bet my life on it. But as of right now, all of it looks good. Thank God. Good for you. And they're saying, like, there's a lot of cards out of here. Are you married or are you divorced or are you always single? Like, what is... I don't know why they're having me ask that. I think because of the cards that are kind of not included, but came out in the reading. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. See, that's worth 1111. You're married. Okay, cool. Do you feel like you're putting a burden on him? Or are you just scared? financially? Like, those are my two questions. Do you feel like you're putting a burden, like you feel a burden because it's all on him right now? But then don't feel like a burden because he understands that medically you just cannot hold up a job? Okay, so I want you to get out of that thinking, my love, okay? Your husband is coming out as the King of Pentacles. That's why I asked, right. That's why I asked is, are you married? Are you divorced? Because we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, you know, it's not going to be forever. He knows that. He's rational and practically, I'm not saying the words right, sorry, because of my car crash. He is rationally thinking and practically thinking this out. He knows at some point, yay, Wendy Dawn. He thinks at this point that it's already been 3 months, you know, we're just waiting, and he's trying to keep you happy but knows that you're feeling bad about it. But what that's going to do is manifest, just so I explain this, and it's hard to do, my love, okay? But I want you to start manifesting that, yes, I had this reading, and not only do I believe, but she believes, my husband believes, that I am going to get qualified, approved, whatever the word is, and after that, you can, you know, start participating in some of the financial stuff. So stop beating yourself up over it. Like, look at these 3 cards. Hi, Wendy Dawn, I love you. Okay, tell me when you get home. We have the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. This means that it hurts you that there's like pressure on your husband, okay? And that breaks your heart, and it almost keeps you up at night. Like, but I want you to look at it as that you cannot speed up the process. This is not your doing. Okay. Okay. But you are doing the work to put in. It's not like you're like, yeah, I'll get to that. We're having financial issues, and only you can pay for them, and yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, I'll do it next month. You're doing it. You're doing everything you can, Leo Sun. So I want you to please release that burden off of you and just say, God, bless my family. We need this, please. And when you come to, you know, Jesus or whoever you believe in, and you say, like, please take out the bad thoughts and put good ones in, then you're gonna get your wish fulfillment, okay? And you're gonna get it probably sooner than you would have thought. All right? So if at least 30 days from now you get that email about, like, yes, we're looking at, you know, the file or whatever, the case, and this is what we're doing so far, this is what we still need to do, blah, blah, blah. That will be your sign, going back to this reading, going, okay, keep saying it into fruition. I already got approved. I'm just waiting on my money. I already got approved. I'm just waiting on my check. I already got approved. instead of I feel burdened that I'm hurting my husband financially, none of that. Get that out of your head, my love. And we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, Windy Dawn will be after this, so I guess I'll take a little break. But if there's anybody in here who would like a yes or no that is maybe new, because I am offering a very good deal. It's something I charge $20 for. So if I've given you multiple, even 2 free readings, it would be nice to take advantage of this small price. I mean, almost 50% off. Good, Leo sun. And we're both Leos. I do get triggered when I see your 0726. It's your birthday. Mine's the 28th, 7/28. But I had my car crash on 7/26/16. So if you guys ever see me unable to get the words out, I had a concussion. It was called in on dead on arrival, but I came to. I was meant to be here, struggling, don't know why. I don't know how much more I can struggle before I just tap out. Okay, it will all fall into place. You deserve it, you need it. I'm just gonna need to know from you, like, how to start it, who to call, what to do, how much is getting my medical records, because I have a lot of medical issues, but I have a lot of mental health, to where, like, I just cannot do a regular job. I can't. I feel you. I feel the same way with my health. Yes. Like, I'm agoraphobic. I do not leave my home. And I have PTSD, I have anxiety, I have depression, I have it all. And it's been documented for 22 years, at least. So, and then I have medical things like diabetes, sciatica, degenerative disc disease, all kinds of crap. So they better approve me too. Let's get us 2 Leos approved. Leo sun. Did you say that you used to be a moderator for my channel? Why don't I remember that? I remember seeing you in other, like one I will not name. One I will not name. But out of the other ones, I thought you were a moderator. But I don't remember you being a moderator for mine. Because I didn't add anybody new since I've lived here, and I've lived here for over 3 years. So was it from like back in the day? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I could have sworn maybe it was somebody else. It was like, I was a moderator for you before and then wasn't. And I was like, what? Yeah, I definitely chose you as my moderator. Recently, yeah, 3 months. Maybe that was somebody else that said that. How weird. Because I was like, I'm tripping right now. What does this mean? Like, what? But the account I was on... Oh. Wait. What do you mean by the account I was on got banned? Oh. Somebody you were moderating for got banned? Like, a reader got banned? I wonder if this is the person I'm thinking of. So you modded this new one too. What? You're gonna have to tell me tomorrow. Is this somebody that goes back way back too? The account I was on got banned. Oh. Wait, it was Leo Sun 1979. So are you saying that, like, somebody, like a moderator, banned you? Is that what you're saying? Because I wouldn't ban any of my moderators without telling them why. I absolutely would never do that. But I want to know, YouTube took that other... Oh, so nobody did anything on my side to you. Okay, that makes me feel better. I'm like, my moderators know not to just hide people. Like, there's a process. First of all, can I tell you a little story today? So, I always, if somebody is willing to write a comment on one of my shorts or my lives, I think it's nice to like and love it or whatever, and maybe comment back. Sometimes comment back. And I'll get some really rude comments, but today I looked, and there was one in particular, and it was a dude. Get your special prize for readings tonight. Thank you. Can you repost it in the chat, Shell, please? Leo Sun. So they said, and Shell, if you're listening, every time you bend down, your lashes from your filter, like, go like this. Am I not an idiot? Am I not watching my own videos? When I'm posting them, do I not see that? Yeah, I'm blonde. As you can see, I have no eyebrows. Yes, this is dark, but I have no eyebrows, so I have to drab them on. And I have, like, the tiniest bit of eyelashes that you wouldn't even see if I tried to have mascara. Okay? And this dude, a guy, had the nerve to write, you need to either stop bending over to pick up your cards, because every time you do, your eyelashes, yeah, they will. They'll, like, move, right? Duh. I'm not an idiot. And he goes, either stop using a filter or stop making videos. Like, are you kidding me? Just don't watch me, is the answer. Just don't watch me. So I didn't say anything back. I just hid that person or blocked that person. Okay, weirdo, you can leave. Right! Like, yes, weird shit gets on, like, the chats, but it's kind of weird to write a comment like that. Like, and then I even watched that video, and there was only, like, 1 or 2 times that it happened, when in normal reality, it happens all the time. That's how you can tell that, like, right now I have no makeup on. I have my nightly moisturizer, my cream, my serum, and of course I drew on my eyebrows because otherwise I would look like an alien. So this is me obviously with no makeup. Of course, everybody uses a fucking filter. I only wanted a filter for eyelashes, not crazy ones, just some eyelashes, because I do my full face in glam, like normally for my readings. Like, I do everything you see, my blush, my lipstick, my highlighter, my bronzer, my powder, my concealer, my pink eyeshadow, purple. List goes on and on. None of that is a filter. Of course, a filter is gonna make your face look flawless and younger. But, duh. Like, it's just not something to, like, say something about. It's weird. It's like me transforming myself to look like a super, super skinny girl. I would never do that. I'm just trying to use the lightest filter. And in every filter, it makes your face look, like, it makes your makeup look perfect. So, whatever. I'm gonna wait for Windy Dawn. I don't want her to do questions while she's driving. 8:30, people make my manifestation come true. I know. What is going on? It's late. Come on, people. I never do a discount like this. Take advantage. Okay, gotta go to bed now. I've been getting 4 hours of sleep, so I need to get in bed. Love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for moderating. I appreciate it. Soon, Windy Dawn's gonna come on. She has a couple questions, and then I'll be done. Is it? Leo Sun, is it? I have been meaning to look that up. Hey, Marissa. Hey, girly girl. It's a full moon in Leo tonight? Oh, shoot. Okay. I'll need to be putting out... What is it again? The full moon... Do you put out your, Oh my god. My mind is losing it. What do you do when it's a full moon? Do you do you put out your cards and that stuff to get, you know what I'm asking. Can somebody answer what I'm saying? Night Shell, love you. Yay, perfect timing, Wendy Dawn. Okay, you can post your question, my love. And please, Wendy Dawn and Marissa, if you're still here, can you please like this live? I also found out that, you know how on my shorts I write two things? For example, Scorpio, Zodiac, Tarot, Love Reading. On the other ones, this message is about your person. And then I make a caption, right? Which is, so that's your title, right? And then when I'm posting it, I write my caption. Well, I found out you also are supposed to add, I forget what it's called, but I'm going to do it tonight. You have to add something, and you pin it, and it goes, like, for anybody watching the video, that is what is going to be the first thing that pops up. So, I'm going to do that. Good night, Shell, I love you. Are you serious? I've been on for an hour and a half. Okay, Wendy Dawn, just go ahead and post your question, honey. They should have gone out today because I only posted 2. Shell got it. Leo's son got it. Wendy Dawn, did you get it? It's like it's always right on time or like an hour or 2 into it. I don't understand. Even Wendy Dawn got one. It's okay. Hey, when you're still stuck on something and you still have questions and need answers, then go with that. You got it. Okay, and Marissa, you ended up getting it just late. Okay. Got it. So we're going to start at, it's 8:31. We'll round it to 8:32. Jeremiah and Samantha. The question is, Wendy Dawn wants to know, so Draper, please come forward. Is he going to apologize? Wendy Dawn. So Draper, I'm going to ask you first. Do you intend to apologize at any point in time to Wendy Dawn for your bullshit, immature actions? If you were, like, if he has what I call the little black book, as we were talking about the other night, if he has different women in different area codes, which we found out is correct, and you're still stuck on him because he didn't give you closure. He didn't give you clarity. So, what phase in grieving are you? Because I feel like it's angry now. Like, at first you were sad, disappointed. Why did we have such a great time? He goes to see his family for 1 week. He comes back. His behavior changes 1,000%. He is barely responding to you. And then, boom, you get the answer. You see that he makes a picture of him and another girl his profile page or picture in Facebook. Wow. Okay, so you are in the anger mood. I could feel it. I could feel it because the next card is the Queen of Wands to the Eight of Wands, which means you're on a mission. You don't want to hear from him unless it's him contacting you to apologize. That you are a boss, babe. That you're mad. Yep. That you're a boss, babe. That you have what any other girl has. You knew him. It's more like, how could you do me wrong when I've been your friend? I wasn't just some girl that hooked up with you a few times. We knew each other. We spent time together. We started like falling for each other. And then you can't just say, hey, Wendy Dawn. Yes. Like, hey, Wendy Dawn, I am so sorry. This is gonna hurt your feelings. But I reconnected with somebody. Or when I was messing around with you, I was also, not in a relationship, so I was messing around with other people. I finally decided on one, and I know that me and my behavior since I left to go to my hometown completely changed, and you don't deserve that. Okay? So you're like, this needs to come in soon because you are so angry. So, what is your answer? Will you contact her? Do you have any intentions? And then I'll confirm it with the pendulum. And then we'll ask Spirit if it's correct. I did a reading. It was not Aquarius, but it sounded just like you. I don't know if it was Taurus. I'll try to figure it out. And even though it wasn't Aquarius, I was like, as I was like uploading the video and stuff, I was like, this sure sounds like Wendy Dawn's situation. But it wasn't the Aquarius. I know that. Okay. So, he's saying after some time, which you've already, how long has it been since he left that weekend? Because let's not ask about since he last responded. He barely responded with one or two answers, right? Or one or two words. So I want to know, what is the time limit that he... A video, but I think it was a spirit message. Oh. Okay. Instead of a zodiac, you think it was this is about your person? I'll find it. About 5 or 6 weeks ago. So it's still fresh. To me, that's fresh. That's a month, maybe a month and a half. That's fresh. So that's why I asked you, because this is like, you're just sitting there waiting, what's going on? And it does look like he feels bad for his behavior, and that at some point he does feel like he's gonna reach out, because this is all about like getting to your level and like apologizing for what he did and what he omitted, right? And that the Chariot, let me see what this means. Is the Chariot that then he's gonna apologize to her, but then that's it, and he's gonna move on with this other girl? You should feel bad. That was a perk move. Exactly. Jerk move. We aren't kids. Exactly. So it's showing that he's gonna like come in, say, hey, sorry for being a dick, and then he's gonna leave again to be with the person he's with. But what I can tell you is they're not gonna be together very long. Okay? So I think he's still keeping you on the hook. Breadcrumbs, right? He's giving you just enough. He isn't, actually. He's not even leaving enough breadcrumbs for you to be, like, attached to him. You have detached from him, but you still want your apology. You still want your explanation. And you still want him to own up to the fact that he was talking to other women, that he posted that. And that before he made that post, out of respect for knowing each other as friends for so long, he should have gone to you. You're a grown-ass woman. Maybe you wouldn't have understood. Maybe it would have crushed your heart. But at least you could be like, well, I respect the fact that he told me. It's more about that, right? Okay, so now I'm going to ask Jeremiah. Do you believe that... I want the timing. Why and when will he reach out to say sorry? Because I do believe he will. Not right now. Not right now. I'm not seeing it anytime soon. I'm seeing when things get a little repetitive is the word they're giving me. In his relationship, that's when he's going to start thinking about you, because I'm talking to Jeremiah, but guess who's coming in? Draper's coming in being like, but the intimacy was way better with Wendy Dawn. I'm just letting you know that. Okay? Yeah, when he starts to get bored with this girl, or she starts nagging and like, oh, when am I going to see you? And it's not fun anymore. All of a sudden, he's like, in my back pocket, I got Wendy Dawn, and he is coming in when he already had his turn. And I'm talking to Jeremiah, and he's like, just let her know she's better in that department. Well, how is that going to make her feel better? Give me a break. He is saying, like, does this girl... We're already at 10 minutes, so we gotta end because you paid for 2. Or we could keep going, and this could just be your whole reading. It's up to you. You let me know right now. Okay, but I do need to ask you also, like, keep going and that'll be the 2 questions. Okay, let's do that. I do want to know before we start the next go around, the next timing of questions, is, does she live, I just need to clarify, she lives in his hometown, right? If not, tell me that she lives in your area. Okay, so I needed to know that for sure. I thought I was sure, but I needed you to validate. So this Wheel of Fortune is that they are long distance. He comes down once a month, and girls or guys tend to get impatient. I was just about to ask you that. Shut up. I literally was just about to ask you that because Spirit Jeremiah said his family wants him to be with her. That is what Jeremiah said. And then you wrote you wrote it and I read it. She knows his family. His family encouraged him to contact her that week that he was there. And, like, make it solid. So your intuition and your knowledge from talking to him or however you know this is spot on. So Jeremiah, tell us when and like what will he say and when will he do it? Like, is it the same as what he's saying? Okay, I got a lot of cards. Let me see. Alright. One of them, I told you it was gonna end, okay? Because one of them is going to cheat. And who do you think that is, Wendy Dawn? Okay, thank you. Yes. Yes, and it might be with you. It might be with you. He wants the best of both worlds. He is not mature as like you thought. He's not like, he's 40 something, right? He's like our age, in between our age. Or is he younger? It doesn't even matter if he's younger. Like, he's a grown-ass man. Okay? He wants the best of both worlds. Right now, he's 45. Okay, I'm 44. I know better. Right? So, at 45, he should know better. He wants both the best worlds. He is either going to cheat on her with somebody random, or in his little scroll of his phone, or you, right? And she's gonna sniff this out. Or she's gonna accuse him of cheating while he spends 3 weeks where you live to work, and that will be the downfall of their relationship, because she won't be happy waiting 3 long weeks just to see him. And he's never, and you could tell me if I'm right, he's never going to be the guy that's going to go drive down there to visit his family and only spend the week with her. He's there to see everybody, is what I'm seeing. Most women can't handle the 3-week, 1-week work schedule. Right. She won't. But am I right about this? That he, no matter how great she is, she's not going to get the 7 days that he's there. Yes, okay. Because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that he wants alone time with his boys, his cousins, I don't know why they're saying that, family, mom, dad, whoever, like whoever, okay? And yes, he'll spend time with her, but it won't be like, okay, well, you're gone for 3 weeks, so you need to give me an entire week. Right out of the gate, that's like, she's gonna get disappointed in the direction of this long distance relationship. She's had feelings for him before, okay, and this is why his family, yes, this is why his family was like, we want you guys together. His boys, his new grandbaby, his brother. Oh, okay, so I said like, oh, a brother, not a cousin. I see. So his new grandbaby, that's right, you told me about that. His children, and then his parents, but he's never mentioned, or sorry, his brother, but he's never mentioned parents to me. Okay, so you know who he goes there to visit, but she has strong feelings for him, but then she's gonna start, I don't know if she's gonna like mentally just start like thinking things without having any proof, but somebody cheats or is accused of cheating. Like I think he does cheat, and then she becomes the Queen of Swords and tries to accuse him, and homie don't play that. Hello, Johnson. Homie doesn't play that. He's not gonna sit there and listen and get into an argument about cheating, because what if he's actually not cheating, but she's accusing him so much that he's like, I might as well do it. You know what I mean? We have one more minute. Let's see what else comes out. Let's get the timing really quick. Jeremiah, do you think that he will reach out while he is in his current relationship? Okay. He will reach out while he is still with her. But here's my catch. This is what I feel. Do not answer it based on what I feel, Spirit. Jeremiah, will he be bored with the relationship he's in a couple of months? And will he be sick of her, his current girlfriend, accusing him of cheating on her? Is that when Wendy Dawn will hear from him? Yep. So he'll still be with her. But here's the thing about Draper. I like Draper for you. You and him go together so seamlessly, and I don't see that with them, okay? Second thing is, he needs, and lots of men do, needs a backup plan, right? So one day, all of a sudden, you're gonna get this text or this call or however you guys normally communicate, and you're gonna be like, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, it's not the community page. Is it? It's like when you view the channel, it says description. A message on Facebook. Oh, okay, Facebook. That's when you're gonna hear from him, and he's gonna like lay it all down. Hey, I'm so sorry, I really should have, been man enough to tell you. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, blah, blah, blah. You're going to hear from him. So, last thing before we go into your next question. Jeremiah, do you for sure believe that she will hear from him? I mean, free will can affect it, but as of right now, do you see him ever reaching out to her again? And that's a big fat yes. It's the only way. I was so mad at him, I blocked him everywhere else. Oh, so he can only reach out to you on Facebook. Gotcha. Okay. Hi, Abdul. I don't block anybody. Damn, girl. I don't either. I don't believe in blocking. But when somebody does that to you and you were friends the whole time, hi, I can't read what that flag says. So tell me where you're from, Anime. Go ahead and post your next question, Wendy Dawn. Brazil! That is so cool. That would be a place I would want to go. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's cool. I'm very interested in, like, geography, but I'm so bad at it. Like, I had no idea Michigan was, like, on the northeast side. Never, ever would have guessed that. Like, there's so many things. Like, I need to study the map again. Okay, so your next question is, did he unfriend me on social media, expecting me to still be there when he decided to reach out again, like he's done in the past with his ex? Okay, good question. Let's see. I'm going to use the other deck because the same kind of cards are kind of coming out, so let's use this deck. Okay. We're going to start at 54. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, next question. Wendy Dawn wants to know, did Draper unfriend her on social media, expecting her to still be there when he decided to reach out again, like he's done in the past with his ex? So this is basically a yes or no, but we're going to get detail. Okay, so Draper, you could stay here, but I'm asking Jeremiah. No, let's ask you first, Draper. Did you unfriend? I feel like, first of all, wow, look at the two cards that came out. This is what you're feeling anger about. I'll answer that question in a second. The Five of Swords to the Tower. He knew that not communicating with you, by not being straight up with you, with responding with very little, how mean, how harsh, how wrong that was. Because the Five of Swords is like somebody that you trust with everything. And I don't mean that in a romantic way. I mean it about you guys were friends for years. Okay? So that Five of Swords is you walking up to them, excited to see them. This is a vision, a symbol, not actual. Okay? You walking up to them, you know, they've never done you any harm. This is before, okay? And walking up, and then they smile in your face. They look like they're gonna give you a hug and a kiss. And as soon as you go towards them, they stab you right in the flippin' heart, okay? Yes, he's done this before, but we never actually hung out and was intimate like we were this last time. I see. I just barely recognized that pattern. Oh shit. So then the Tower moment happens, which means this is like an explosion, a Tower moment, you know, it all kind of burns down, right? Oh God, what is that beautiful country song about? I'll find it and I'll send it to you. About Let It Burn, I think it's called. Okay, let's see. Anybody in here, if you could please like, put a like. He's done this before. Okay, did he unfriend you on social media, expecting you to still be there when he decided to reach out? So let's first just answer the question. Draper, is that in fact what you did? Did you unfriend her because you had to? Because your new little girlfriend might have gone snooping and you didn't want her to find anything. Have you unfriended her since you started dating this new girl? Okay, so you are right on the money. Draper, did you just think that if your relationship ended and you wanted to go back to Wendy Dawn, that you just simply knew that she would be accessible and available to you, and they're basically waiting for you? Yes. Do you think that Wendy Dawn is keeping all forms of communication open in case you want to reach out? Oh no. He must have. Did he try? How do you know that? Did you try messaging her? And you found out you were blocked? No. He's like, I just know. I just know. I don't know what that means. Spirit, Jeremiah. Does he know for a fact that the only place he can reach Wendy Dawn is Facebook because she blocked him on everything else? Does he know for a fact? No. So it's saying that he believes that you blocked him, but didn't try to reach out to find out if it was true. That's what he's saying. Let me ask Jeremiah one more time. Does Draper know for a fact? He knows, but yeah. But I'll ask one more time. Does he know for a fact? And a fact would mean, for example, he texted her phone, it came up a different color or did not deliver or whatever. Did he do that in order to know? So no, he knows, but he doesn't know. That is the answer. Okay. So what else was the question about? Sorry. Oh, did he unfriend you? Does he think... Okay, so let's go here. Draper. Do you think that Wendy Dawn is going to be available or accessible to you when and if your relationship, which I could tell you won't work out right now, maybe you don't know that right now, but I know that right now. Like, in your brain, do you know that, like, it won't be some other girl that you reach out to if things get boring or things get, like, if your girlfriend, accuses you of cheating? Is it Wendy Dawn, 100%, the one that you would reach out to? And not just some other random girl in your phone or whatever. Because I feel like he's very sly. Like, Crystal, is that just good to know right now? Is just that good to know that right now? Wait, say that again? He knows, but he doesn't know. Crystal, is just that good to know right now? I think I'm not understanding. Oh! Is just that good to know that right now? Okay. I see. So then we've got cards. Let's see what it is. Yeah. all roads lead back to you. I titled something that, I captioned something that the other day, is that he's still thinking about you. He's still thinking about the memorable, like he said, very memorable times with you, that you're better at that than her. And soon I mean like give it a couple of months, she's not gonna like the 1 week thing. She's gonna start complaining about when he does come in town, how much time he gives her. And then she's like, so she's gonna nag, and then she's going to nag him the whole 3 weeks that he's local to you working. And then she's gonna, when he comes into town, she's going to be like, do you have another girlfriend in that area code? And then me here. And so when all of that starts to stack up, like the moon, the accusations, it feels like he's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like this girl's energy anymore. And out of nowhere, the Fool card, he's just gonna reach out. The 8 of Coins, he's gonna try to get a hold of you. He'll see that he is 100% blocked on everything except for Facebook. But it ends with like the 10 of Cups, that like, yes, you would be the go-to, but I hate saying second option, because you are not a second option to anyone. You are number one. Oh, and it's private now. Let's find out. See, 7 of Swords, I love this. This is how the reading's gonna end. The 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is a cheating card, but it also means you betrayed me. You manipulated me. You kind of did cheat on me because you never let me know about this girl. So now I'm taking all the swords and I'm walking away as Windy Dawn, and I feel just fine knowing that when I wanted him, he acted like he wanted me. He went home for a week. He ends up stopping 95% of our communication. And then you had to find out the hard way that he was with somebody else instead of coming from him. So he's going to have to learn the hard way that when he decides to come find you, and at that point you might just be like, done, I don't need to hear what you have to say, I don't need an apology. And that's when he's gonna get his karma. Okay? He's even admitted to watching my page. Even with his ex, he will learn the hard way. See? Because you're always on his mind. Like, and he holds himself back. He's telling me, like, I feel like I was kind of coerced into this. He might just be trying to get some of the guilt or whatever off of him. But he is saying, like, I had my family, like, encouraging me to date her. Do you know her, Windy Dawn? Do you know of her? Mm-hmm. Yeah, have you ever heard of this girl? You do not know her. Doesn't he know, though, that you, at the time, she looks so familiar. Oh my god. Send me the picture of them two together. Again. I gotta see this. Um, hmm. I feel like, yeah, so like to get heat off his back, like you said, he kind of is going to be like, I was coerced by my family. Everybody knows her, and she's somebody that, you know, people know, and they just kind of like tried to get us to spend time together, and then we just like decided to be together. Really? So that you will forgive. So just be cognizant, which I know you are. I don't have to tell you that. You spot them quickly, and I want you to just do whatever your heart tells you to do, or your mind. But if he's too late, you know what I mean? Like, if this takes months and he's still with this girl, like, don't lower yourself to be the other girl. You know what I mean? Like, you need. Oh, I'm gonna look at it in a minute. I just don't want to get kicked off. So I'll do it right before I'm gonna leave, which is right now, because I don't think anybody else has a question. She looks so familiar. I will never be the other girl. Exactly. You know, absolutely not. And you're looking for something longevity. I don't mess with anyone in relationships. Exactly. But that does not make them not do it to you. You know what I mean? I just don't understand how anybody, because I've been cheated on many times, I just don't know how they look at themselves in the mirror. Especially like with somebody that I was living with. Thank God I didn't love them. But because I know how to be in a relationship without attaching feelings. I mean, they think I love them, they think I want to be with them, but I have a way of knowing that it's gonna end one way or another, so I'm not getting my heart wrapped in it. You know what I mean? I know how they can look at themselves either. Exactly. I was asked a couple weeks ago to be somebody's second. It's like, who do you think you're talking to? Who do you think you're talking to right now? No, I don't want to be a mistress. No, I don't want to mess up a marriage or a relationship. No, absolutely not. Okay, I love you. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go check out that picture, and I'm going to write you right now. I know. All right. Have a good night, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. Good night.